And next up, Lil Nas X paying a visit to his youngest of fans. The Lithia Springs country music and rap star made a sweet Christmas appearance at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta thanks to the Ryan Seacrest Foundation. And keep in mind, Ryan Seacrest, yep, a native of Atlanta. Spreading goodwill and Christmas carols and presents, Nas had fun fielding questions from patients and playing Truth or Dare too. When a patient asked, hey, how many shoes do you own? He said, well, last year I had 3 pairs of shoes, and this year I can't even count how many. And of course, you know, the patients went wild with wows and oohs and ahs. And check out which North Clayton High School alum turned